your miss the sun's sweet kiss that's making all things new.
Hey everybody, this is Jordan and Camilla from Camilla Jordan. And we just want to introduce our new album called Moments, which we've been feverishly working on over the past year and a half almost.
Was it?
Yeah, I think it's been.
Wow.
We started working on the album in May last year. We first started writing the album Moments, the song Moments, in May 2018.
Yeah, Moments came in May, didn't it? Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
So, and then we put it kind of on hiatus for about 2 months. But then we've come back to it, and we realized that these songs have encapsulated our journey, especially this past year. We're living in North Carolina, and then more recently we were down in Florida. So it's been a journey. It's been an artistic kind of journey, not only writing, but also doing the recording aspect of the songs and learning how to kind of, I guess, just write and record on the fly. Because we
That's
haven't
the way we roll.
we haven't had like a dedicated studio space, so a lot of our work has just been mobile on a laptop, and that's how we kind of roll. We like to kind of be transient, and we like to travel, so that's how we've managed to work and still produce quality material for you guys and put out songs. So we apologize that it's taken so long to put this one out. We wanted to put it out actually back in, was
July,
it March?
No,
March.
July.
Yeah, June or July. But then we were kind of back and forth, so it took us a little bit longer to do some of the edits and do some of the mixing on the album. But Millie, why don't you talk about some of the inspiration, or talk about the album itself and what has inspired you on this one?
It's been really exciting to be working on a project that, our other two albums have been like works in progress, and they've been like we feel like they've like really like reached into different times and seasons and pulled stuff out of that. But this album Moments, it just feels like it's gone into the depths of our hearts and our journeys, and it's just producing this beautiful bloom of flowers that I think you guys are just gonna inhale and just get filled with the fragrance of another world, basically. It's I'm really excited to be working on the album, but yeah, just the different songs, how they've come together. It's almost like they've written us. It's been I mean, Corridors, we were sitting one of the songs, Corridors, we was just sitting in the cabin. Jordan had the guitar out, and he was just just plucking away, just doing some incredible sounds that he does. And just the lyrics just began to flow, and it's like the song just came into the making. It's like it just walked into this place and walked along the chords that Jordan was playing, and I just like received just like words and verses for it that seemed like it came from an expression of both our lives that just came into one. And a lot of the songs have kind of come together like that. So there's been a real momentum on how we've received these songs and how we've been producing them. But it's like when you're handling stuff that's so precious, there's more layers that come, and you're thinking, hey, how about if we add some hammer dulcimer to this, or how about some more electric to this? And it's like they just keep evolving. The songs just keep evolving as there's more layers being added to them. But that's been a real joy, but it unfortunately prolongs the actual release date because we're having so much fun creating this music.
And the creative process, you never know kind of what's going to happen. And like Millie said, like these songs have wrote us. Like we've really just tried to pour our heart and soul into making a good album. And really it's been kind of a collection of songs that have turned into a season of songs. And so even though we started writing it last summer, really it was last fall is when we started to really begin tracking it.
Yeah.
And we probably didn't really even start to begin mixing it probably till 2 months ago.
Yeah, I would say that.
We started mixing it kind of 2 months ago. So we're almost finished with it. We're hoping for a late October release, maybe possibly early November release, depending on if we can get all our artwork done and everything submitted. So what's your favorite song on this album?
Oh, okay. I really like Corridors because it, the first line is walking through corridors of my mind. And I always feel that I resonate deeply with that because of where the song came from. It came from a very intimate place where we're just sitting, he's playing guitar, I'm singing, and it just feels very pure, but it expresses a deep part of what's in my heart and mine and Jordan's journey. But I really love Moments too. I think that's one of my favorites because the whole song is about encapsulating different moments of our lives and not missing that precious moment. Otherwise, blink or you'll miss the sun's sweet kiss. It's about embracing those precious times that you have and just making the most of every single moment. What's your favorite album, Jordan?
A song on the album?
Yeah, song. Sorry, on the album.
I like Little Bird a lot. Corridors, I'd say, or Moments itself. I think Moments probably takes the cake just because it encapsulates, it was the kind of the first song on the album, the first kind of bit of direction. And it's a poetic, the lyrics are quite poetic. And we actually wrote the song here in Tennessee. It definitely has a vibe to it.
Yeah.
It started out just with acoustic guitar and vocal, but then it turned into a full blown arrangement with drums and electric guitar and it's got a rock vibe to it. I mean, it pushes, but at the same time, there's
it's ethereal too because even the way that I was hearing it when we were first writing it, there was like a chorus that kind of comes in, and I was like, oh wow, I really hear it like this. And now how Jordan's produced it and added in these different dimensions to it, it really sounds like how I was kind of hearing it in my head as we were creating it.
Getting the vocals to sound right on the song was a little bit it was a little tricky at first because there's a kind of quieter vocal, a more intimate vocal that we had to record kind of close up on the mic. But once we captured it, I still think we're using probably the second or third vocal take on it. And which was great. Once you just get a good take, you just got to roll with it.
Yeah, right.
So, but yeah, I mean, that's been a part of the recording process, the artistic, inspirational content of the album. We're drawing a lot from obviously our travels and our experiences and some poetic reflections about life and living in different moments and wanting to make use of the opportunity of that moment.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the angle that we're trying to really promote as a message is life is short and you gotta stay in the moment and you gotta not be looking too far ahead and not be looking into the past. You gotta be in the moment.
Take hold of those meaningful times and just ride
Absolutely.
Ride that wave and enjoy it.
Absolutely. So
love fiercely and live joyfully.
Got to. Well, anyways, we'll give you a sneak peek of the Moments track. We'll sneak that in here.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Well, we hope you guys enjoyed this little promo, and we'll be on the lookout for Moments available on iTunes and Amazon and digital download on our site. So check us out.
All right. Good night.
To embrace, 'cause in these kinds of moments there's a chance to awake. We're born from blood and ashes. We're made from dust and clay. 'Cause in these kinds of moments, there's a place to escape. Wait for the beauty, stay for the song, look for the morning, it's the rising of the dawn.